Happy day students! In this video, we are going to start off with a new topic, that is worksheet number 2, prepositions. Before getting into the topic prepositions, let's see few examples. Where is the bird? Look at the bird. The bird is between the flowers. The bird is on the tree. The bird is in the cage. And the bird is under the tree. Let's move on to the next example. What is this man doing here? He is walking up the stairs. He's walking up the stairs. What is the cat doing here? The cat jumps onto the table. The cat jumps onto the table. Moving on to our next example. Where is the cat? The cat is under the table. What do you understand from these examples? Yes, we learned what is meant by prepositions. A preposition is a word used to link nouns, pronouns, and phrases to other words within a sentence. Prepositions are usually short words. They are normally placed directly in front of nouns. And from the above given examples, we also learned that prepositions will give you the positions of the nouns. Prepositions are of two types. The first one is simple prepositions and the second one is complex prepositions. Let's look into the types of simple prepositions. The first type is prepositions of place and position. And the second one is about directions. And the third one is time and duration. And the fourth one is source. And the fifth one is purpose. And the sixth one is means, that is prepositions of means. Let's discuss about the prepositions of place and position in detail. So when we read this type, place and position, we get to know that the position of the nouns are well explained with these prepositions. How? Look at this example given here. Where is the ball? The ball is in the box, on the box, under the box, behind the box, in front of the box, above the box, below the box, between two boxes, and next to the box. So here we learned about the positions of the particular object, right? Now let's discuss about prepositions of direction. Look at the first example. We went to London last week. The word to specifies the direction. And the next one is the hikers walked up the hill. The word up is the preposition of direction. Look at the fourth example. The cat jumped over the wall. The word over is the preposition of direction. They drove through the tunnel. They drove through the tunnel. Through is the word which specifies the preposition of direction. Let's move on to preposition of time and duration. When we are specifying the time and duration, definitely we will be using these words. Say for example, since, for, until, during. Where we are supposed to use since? Between a past time and now. Look at the example given here. She has been here since 5 o'clock. He hasn't slept since yesterday, which means what? He didn't sleep from yesterday till now. Okay, moving on to the next example, for. During a length of time. it will denote a length of time. She is going to sleep for an hour. She has been crying for 2 hours. They have been smoking for 2 years. Then moving on to the next example, that is until. It specifies up to, but not after, and a specific time. I will stay until 4 o'clock. What does it mean by? A person is going to stay there till 4 o'clock. Now moving on to the next example, that is during. It represents a period of time. When we were discussing about for, it represents a length of time. Now we are moving on to a period of time. Okay, be clear about for and during. When we are moving on to the example, I met her during lunch. During that particular period of time, during that lunch period of time, I met that girl. I watched television during a break in my studies. I was studying. I took a break. During that particular period of time, I watched a television. Now, as I said you earlier, prepositions are of two types. We have learned about simple prepositions. Now we are moving on to complex prepositions. Complex prepositions perform the same functions as prepositions, but they are made up of two or more words. When you learned about simple prepositions, you would have come across single words, right? Now we are going to learn about complex prepositions, which is made up of two or more words. Let's see few examples for complex prepositions. In the interest of, in search of, in need of, in quest of, in view of. Look at the examples given here. The cat ran away from the dangerous dog. Away from is a complex preposition. I dream of standing on top of Mount Everest. Press this button in case of emergency. Due to maintenance work, the mall has been closed. When you are looking into complex prepositions, we are clear that it is made up of two or more words. I hope this video would be helpful for you to learn about simple and complex prepositions. Have a good day. Thank you, students.